Bonjour, anybody's. Welcome back to another video. Today's first question is, as shown in the diagram below, a 25 feet ladder reaches 25 feet up the side of a building. Then the top of the ladder slides down 4 feet while the bottom slides horizontally away from the wall. How many additional feet does the bottom of the ladder slide out from the base of the building? Okay, so using our intuition here, we know that the ladder isn't going to change length because it does not morph along with its sliding. However, this is the only thing that's changed length, and therefore this has also changed length. And as you guys can see, this is a right angle, therefore we can use our pi-rhythm triples because we know what the two sides are, so we can find out the third. And since originally it was a 24 and 25 pi-rhythm triple, therefore this last original side was 7. I'm going to draw in the same texture pen as the original ladder, just to make it more clear. And therefore, since it slid down 4 feet, this means that when the new distance would now be 20, and that is very thick. The new distance would now be 20, and since 20 is the equivalent to 4 times 5, 25 is equivalent to 5 times 5. This means that the last side will be equivalent to 3 times 5, also because of our pi-rhythm triple. Therefore, this last side is 15. And now that we know both horizontal distances from the building, now we just use 15 to subtract 7, in which we have 8. 8. Moving on to problem number 2. The measure of two angles in a parallelogram add up to 204. Find the measure of each of the other two angles. So first of all, we know for a fact that this means that these two angles, because this 204, first of all, if it were these two angles that are like on the same line with each other, this means that they would add up to 180, therefore they have to be diagonal angles. And also because 204 divided by 2, since it's a parallelogram, diagonal angles are equivalent. And 204 divided by 2 is 102. These are the obtuse angles within this parallelogram, therefore it's these two angles, but it doesn't actually matter where they're located because it's the same thing either way. Find the measure of each of the other two angles, since, like I said, this angle and this angle added together are equivalent to 180. This makes our job a lot easier because now that we know that these are each 102, and these diagonal angles are equivalent, this means that one of these angles is equivalent to 78, and therefore this angle is also equivalent to 78. Therefore, the measure of each of the other two angles is equivalent to 78 degrees. So yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys learned something new, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye-bye!